Hello and welcome to the second part of the course, Project Cost Management. We talked in the first part about a few things. I will try to recap them in this mind map. So the first thing we talked about is how to determine budget. And to do that, we need to look into the cost types, which is either direct or indirect. And we talked about how is the direct costs are the costs that are linked directly to the activities, and the indirect costs that are not linked directly to the activities, like electricity or manpower, white collar manpower costs. And in the indirect cost, we talked about cost of quality, which is the cost that I need to spend for the conformancy and non-conformancy, to avoid failures or because of failures. And then we move to estimate costs. And to estimate costs, we have some tools and techniques: the analogous estimating, the parametric estimating, 3-point estimating, and subcontracting, vendor analysis. And then we talked about the reserves or risks. And then we have the risks on the activity level, which is the contingency risks. And also we have the risks on the project level, which is the management reserve. We talked about basis of estimate. That it is very important to document why we did our estimation and what is the reason behind that, and each number from where we got it and why we did it. And also we got the funding requirements plan, which determine how much I'm going to get or I'm going to ask for money for this project in the future. This is the first part of the theoretical part we talked about. The second part was talking about the earned value management. And we talked about the earned value formulas, which is here, how we determine the SPI, CPI. And we talked about the 4 scenarios of the forecasting. So we said that earned value is not only to determine what is the status of the project, but also to determine what are, or to estimate the remaining costs in the project based on the previous performance. In the second part of the course, we will give a dummy project here. And then in this dummy project, we will do all the tasks that we talked about in the first part. So let's assume that we have a project, and the project type we need, or project task, we need to build a road. So this project that we have is to build a road. We have some inputs, and the inputs that we have a bill of quantities. And in each activity, we have 4 activities in this project. In each activity, we have quantities, and we have their units only. And then we have some information giving us from the management or from the project management of SPMO, which is supporting this project. The project duration is 12 months, and the company produce asphalt at a cost of $200 per square meter, because we have asphalt cost here. A previous similar project that was 90 square meter, because we are going to build 100 square meter here. But we did a 90 square meter before with a cost of 125,000. We also completed another project, and in that another project, it costed us $500 for each square meter. The team that will do the asphalt needs special training. So this is one of the information that we need. Maybe they are a new team, so we need to give them new training. After 6 months of working, we have the following information. Backfilling progress 90%, and the actual cost for backfilling was 12,000. Asphalt progress is 20%, and the actual cost is 5,000. And we didn't do any work yet in the road signs and road painting. I didn't develop this or I didn't solve this project before, so we will try to solve it together. And if there is anything more, I can come back and add it to these inputs if needed. And the task here is to determine budget and check the performance. So we need to determine budget and control the costs. So let's start with the outputs. And we put the output screen together with the input screen. And here we need to do a few steps.